All right, the Twitch stream is live.
This is Madden like you've never seen it. This is the year the game looks like the game. Get the ultimate experience on Xbox One.
All right. Yeah, I think I posted something today on Facebook about this very thing. All right, so look, he's drunk right now. You guys are in Phandalin, and that's where we left last time.
What's that?
I said you guys are in Phandalin, that's where we left last time.
And Linus Nupolis is drunk.
And Linus is drunk.
Oh, my thing says Joshua P.
Well, Linus is usually drunk, so it should be easy to play.
He's drunk and passed out. So if you zoom out, you guys are where the red pushpin is.
Okay, I updated my name.
Thank you.
Whee.
While Linus is passed out, I'm going to use some charcoal. I assume there's a fireplace nearby.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to give him very dark eyeshadow.
He's got pretty dark circles under his eyes already.
Yeah, but I'm going to go full goth on him.
Nice.
Who's this? What? I heard charcoal and.
Are you not? Can you not hear people?
Mike was really hard to hear. It was
No, not on mine. Maybe adjust
No?
the volume in TeamSpeak. I can hear him just fine.
Well, I can hear you just fine. I
Okay,
adjust just
is
the
it
volume.
Easier to
Wow,
hear me now?
that's way better. Yes. Sorry.
Sounds the same to me.
I didn't actually do anything.
All the echo's gone. All the echo's gone.
I didn't hear any echo the first time, so. But you you've become choppy every now and again, Josh. You're not right now, but you were choppy earlier.
I have my mic further away.
Okay.
Like
right there, I heard I've got my mic further away, and then it just super faint. I heard the first.
Let me change my settings.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not talking loud and continuous enough.
Okay.
For
Anyway, Josh, I was telling the group that Linus is passed out. I'm using some ash from the fireplace to make his face full on goth.
We call him the Crow.
Yep.
All right, so everyone sees the map with the red push pin, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I thought I fixed all of these issues.
You should call your IT department. Tell them they screwed up.
Well, I updated the drivers on the the Razer for the headset that I bought,
Mm-hmm.
and the last 2 or 3 games that we played, it was perfect. It didn't cut out and drop and all that stuff, and now it just did it this time. So hopefully that was a fluke.
Cool. You sound fine right now, so yay.
Yeah, I lowered my sensitivity on the voice activation a little bit so that it doesn't cut out as quickly.
Every once in a while, I've got to uninstall Synapse and reinstall it.
Yeah, I might do that.
When you do that, there's a folder with a couple files you should delete. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter.
I did buy the Elite Death Adder Elite mouse.
Yeah,
Is that the one you guys all have?
No, I've got the Death Adder Chroma.
I got the Ouroboros.
Death Adder. Right now it's my travel mouse, but I enjoyed using it a lot. Okay, so did we decide what we're gonna do as far as Tom?
Yeah, I said he's drunk. So I brought up the map and I said you guys are at where the red push pin is.
Okay.
So you guys are still in Phandalin. But I believe if you guys remember, each of you has something that some sort of mission. You guys do notice that when Zramorn comes walking into the inn, he is wearing some shiny full plate with the Zramorn house crest emblazoned across the chest.
What? Shiny looking shiny.
Well, that's good,
Right.
shiny.
What's going on? I am very righteous. Dude.
Argyle conspiratorially asks Zramorn if there's any reason I might have to worry about your having procured this plate.
Nope.
Excellent. Just covering my own hide, you'll understand.
I love how I was asking
Kill those guys.
asking the lawful good paladin. Hey, so
Oh, of course, where I'm from, you never know.
Lawful in the rogue realm is gray.
No, as long as you don't do anything wrong, you're good.
That sounds great to me.
Meanwhile, I'm working on the black lips.
yeah. Oh, Tom's writing something. He says he's in. I don't see him.
See how long it takes him to see his reflection.
His shadow, and then it pops back in.
No, I mean, so he gets to see what I did to his face.
Ah. Well, while he's coming in, you guys can discuss what your next step is. Because you're certainly not going to learn anything in Phandalin.
One thing before we kind of get into that, do I recall correctly that we got? Oh, wait, maybe I should whisper this to the DM.
Maybe.
Everybody just cut out. Did everybody stop talking?
Yeah, everybody stop
Yes,
talking.
everybody just stopped. You guys aren't picking up my keyboard, are you?
Nope.
Yes, I am.
No, that's not me.
That's
Okay,
me.
that's
I wasn't
done.
typing.
No, I'm not picking your keyboard up at all. Besides, I think the only person I don't know, maybe
No, Denim. No.
Trusky, what kind of keyboard do
How
you
well
have?
do you know me?
I, like,
Oh, that made that.
It's just
Like-
a plain old ergonomic one.
you do weird things
Okay.
sometimes, Josh. You never know.
So it's
I know.
Cordis and Trosky who are the ones that do not have the exact same keyboard. The rest of us, I think, all have the same keyboard.
Probably.
Black
Or-
Widow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even
Awesome keyboard.
even Dana has that one.
It is an awesome keyboard.
It
It's
is.
it's all mechanical, right? With
Yeah.
LED backlight.
Not just LED. You can change the color. You don't even have to change the colors. Your games do it for you.
Yeah, Overwatch. When you
Right.
pick a character, it changes your keyboard to that character's color.
I can't do that.
Pretty awesome.
Oh,
I
you
bought
don't, have,
Diablo.
mine first.
you don't have the
Like
chroma.
Bastards. No, they didn't have the chroma when I bought mine.
Yeah.
With Diablo, as your skills come in to where you can use them, the colors change on the keys.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
That's
get a
cool.
chroma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a chroma.
And then when you level up, the whole keyboard just gets all bright, shiny. I was talking to Blizzard, who was in my boss's daughter's room. I was standing right next to my boss's son's room, and he was complaining loudly that somebody's piece of crappy keyboard was too loud. And at the same time, I was noticing that, hey, I hear a Black Widow, and I stepped in and I was like, hey, guy with a loud keyboard, nice Black Widow. He's like, how'd you know what kind of keyboard I've got? I'm like, I have the same one. So do all the gamers I know. That's a nice keyboard. My boss's son's like,
Test.
why is it so loud? I'm like, well, because your keyboard came off of a 10-year-old office computer that got retired. It's very quiet. That one's for gamers. It's clicky.
Test.
And then I had to explain the whole mechanical versus brain fart. What's the non-mechanical one?
Membrane.
Pencil and paper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cuneiform.
Yes, you're correct, Gordon. It's membrane. Much quieter, but not as responsive.
Okay, so where to now?
Well, if we're all meeting up and Linus is getting drawn on, after complimenting Zraumorn's armor, I pass him and then to Saki a greater potion of healing each. And
Nice.
Aw,
Argyle
thank you.
says, where we're going, we're probably going to need these. Because there's something big going down. And I've been asked to do something about it. So we have someone to meet in Baldur's Gate. She's an archmage, and she needs some help. So I figured there's probably some loot and probably some gold in it for us. I haven't spoken for you guys, but if you're in, and I hope you are, then we've got a gig lined up.
Let's do it.
So we should find transport in Neverwinter.
We still have a. Well, yeah, I guess we got to take a boat, huh?
I think that would be the best thing to do.
I prefer the mountains, honestly. Nice, familiar terrain. Know exactly what's going to happen, no matter what. It's all good.
I kind of know what you mean.
Just, you never know what's going to happen next.
I guess both settings have their perks. Anyway, I'll try and arrange as comfortable a journey as I can.
Make sure they're not rationing the rum.
Hey, Dan, before we travel, can I create a thing of holy water?
25 gold pieces.
I'm happy to deduct it.
Yep. So you can make a couple of them. Did I put a section on your sheet for that?
I added it last time.
Cool.
Although you created a whole new character sheet, so yes, it's still here.
Yep.
I will create. I don't know, maybe 3.
All right.
We'll take off 75 gold piece. I think that'll be handy to have. And we have a greater potion of healing now.
Yes.
All right. And what is
So
the difference?
where it says other resource, just click on that and type in greater potion of healing. The difference is
User joined your channel.
Hey! Talk about stalling for the team play. Welcome. Did I just get discoed?
no.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
ignored you.
You're here.
Greater healing, instead of 2d4 plus 2, it's 4d4 plus 4.
All right, so are we taking a boat? Is that what I heard? Although somebody said to go through the mountains.
Yes, I would rather go through mountains. Of course,
Yeah.
boat's boat.
But do you see where Baldur's Gate is on this map, Mike?
Yes.
There are not
Playing
mountains.
my character.
There are not mountains that connect.
No, there's not.
Not even close.
Well, I guess we could go through the Sword Mountains, which would kind of be dumb, but good.
That gets you down
And
to
then-
water deep.
I was thinking Icewind Dale, not Baldur's Gate. Sorry. I'd
That's
still prefer the mountains.
yeah. Baldur's Gate is about
The other direction.
900
they're-
miles, 1,000 miles
the-
south.
The Sword Mountains are south between us and Waterdeep.
Yep. And then
I'd rather
there's-
go through there than get on a boat. I'm just saying.
All right, so Saki's in Waterdeep, and the rest of you guys are headed towards Baldur's Gate.
No, I mean, we got to go as a group. I was just putting in my vote.
Hmm.
I vote staying on land because water is crazy. Mountains are way better.
Sorry, what were the stats on the greater potion of healing?
4d4 plus 4.
Thank you.
Hello, Tom. You are talking. I cannot hear you.
No, I don't see his mic lighting up either. All right, so are we going to take a boat to Baldur's Gate? I guess.
You gotta get to probably gotta go to Neverwinter first.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Yep.
Okay.
mostly. All right, so on your character sheet, Tom, you need to prep 9 spells. The ones that already have red dots in them are from your staffs or wands, so don't worry about those. Like, keep those. You need 9 more red dots, and those will be the spells that you've prepared for the day. All right, so I can move you guys to Neverwinter.
Well, I have one quick question. I'll whisper.
Can I suggest that everyone else update their name at the bottom? The Argyle, Linus.
Probably be a good idea.
Doc, you've already done yours. I've done mine, but just it's easier to remember the names if
I appreciate that as well.
the display name is updated. And I guess with the new game, it didn't carry over.
No, because it's a brand new game, so I didn't
Yep.
carry any. Did it all by scratch.
I like the new character sheet.
Good.
It's only like
Yeah.
18 feet to Waterdeep. We're good. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. I don't need to get on a boat for that.
I failed to make the scale appropriate. All right, well, you guys are in Neverwinter, and it is a big, bustling city of a city. Lots of stuff to do there.
I really get 9?
Yeah, 9 plus the ones that were already highlighted. Yes. It's your intelligence
Plus detect
modifier.
magic is a ritual.
Yeah, it's your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level is how many spells you get per
Awesome.
day. Then the other ones are wands and staffs. You're starting to look like a porcupine, but that's okay.
So is there anything group wants to do together here in Neverwinter before we passage?
I would like to
Nothing for
take efforts to return the land to its former natural beauty and resist the culmination of society, but somehow I doubt my party is going to help.
That's correct.
Yeah, no.
I'm a little bit confused about why I have comprehend languages. Is that from the level 2 wizard thing? Or was I able to copy that?
Is it a level 2 spell? You get level 2 spell? I don't know.
I think it is. No, I don't.
You're possessed.
Thanks. That answers me.
Yeah.
No, it's first level.
Okay, then you were able to
Evelinus-
copy it.
If Linus has it, I'm not sure because I might have chosen that as a second level wizard spell.
Well,
I have lots of spells.
Do you have comprehend languages?
No.
Okay, thank you.
So what are we doing? We're all standing in the middle of Neverwinter with nothing going on.
I've
to
been
the
told my boat
docks.
is ready. Yeah.
All right.
We could go directly there.
Does anybody
Let's
have
head to the
anything
boats.
else they want to do? All right, no, let's go to the boats. To the boats.
all right, you guys get down to the dock, and the
Dragon affairs.
the captain is ready to push off. He just kind of says, there's that. You guys going straight to Neverwinter? I mean, to Baldur's Gate, or are you guys stopping at Waterdeep on the way? Because I tend to stop in there for, to swap out some supplies. Shouldn't be there long, couple hours, depending on what time we get in. If we get in too late, it'd be overnight. But from there, it's a straight shot to Baldur's Gate. So if you guys are ready, it'll be 100 gold, and we'll be off.
100 gold each or 100 gold total?
100 gold each.
Each?
That's highway robbery.
It's 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
I would like to talk this guy down a little.
Make me
1,000
a
miles of
charisma.
mountains doesn't charge 100 gold.
Is that the same as 1 platinum?
That is the same as
10
10 platinum.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it is pretty high, but I don't know.
About 4 for the price of 3.
Well, Argyle is supposed to be rolling a die.
Is this
Knock this guy down.
persuasion?
Yes.
Got one?
Hey, it is what it is. You know, we leave on my schedule. You hire my prices. You can always wait for another boat, but this is the one that's ready.
So stopping at Waterdeep doesn't ease it up at all?
No, because we won't be staying there very long, so it won't be adding too much. And it is on the way. All right, everybody's arguing at him, huh? What do you say, Saki?
Yeah. I'm trying to say it without violence.
That would be good, because that would be a different role. So what do you tell him?
I understand those prices if you're taking on 1 or 2 passengers, but you're taking on 4 passengers. That's a guaranteed 4 people. You can give a discount for volume.
And you'll probably be quite a bit safer from pirates.
That's a good point. There's no such thing as pirates that can take us in hand-to-hand combat.
All right, so you're not just looking for passage, but you're also gonna come on as security?
Well, why not? We're not going to stand there and not fight if we get the opportunity.
Well, if we run into trouble and you guys are gonna get up there and help, then I'll knock it down to 50.
Speaking of helping, you can count me in as a crew member if you'd like.
My
It's called
crew is
45.
my crew is full.
Well, if you need an extra watch, let me know.
All right, I certainly will.
Yes, we'll be happy to take on the security job.
All right, well in that case, 50 each.
Well, if we're going to...
Sold.
How about this? How about this, Mr. Guy with all the pointy bits sticking out? 50 each, and if we run into trouble and I don't lose any crew, then what's the word I'm looking for? Words, stuff.
Deuce comes to mind.
Free passage?
Yes, whatever that word is.
It's on the house.
That your passage will be comped accordingly.
That's a deal.
Okay, so 50 each. You guys provide security, and if we run into any trouble, and I don't lose any men, then you'll be compensated the 50 that you paid me.
Sounds good.
Well, alrighty then. Well bargained and done. All right, so you guys stow your gear, and
Saki, don't kill anyone.
I will try not to kill anyone on the crew.
Minos, try not to burn the boat down.
so he turns to his first mate and he says, "Gru, get everyone together. Let's let's get this on the road. I know you haven't been to sea in a while, but it's like riding a bike, right?"
Before we leave, Argyle, you did make sure they're not rationing rum, right?
Fireball.
You didn't memorize Fireball. I checked.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
You might have noticed this isn't actually my ship, but you're free to make all the friends you want.
Okay, so anyone have any complaints before we push off? All right. So boom, shoosh, we're in the water. Alrighty. So yeah, it's pretty boring. Up until probably here, a little bit north of Waterdeep, there's some
Giant
some
rocks.
little islands. Lots of lots of little hidey spots and things. The crew seems to get a little bit nervous, but they push on through. And right about here, one of the other, you guys have seen other boats going up and down, but you haven't seen one for a while. And a boat that's slightly smaller than yours seems to be coming up pretty fast. It doesn't have like a pirate flag on it or anything, but it's moving faster than you guys, and it appears to be coming up towards you.
Is there a vantage point on the boat that gives me a better view, other than the crow's nest?
Here, let me show you what the boat kind of looks like. Damn it. This happened before. The map, I have to scroll far on the map and it won't let me bring the players with it. So I'm gonna have to put you in a map that you won't see for a while. So just kind of ignore whatever I'm doing until I say. Okay. This is what the boat looks like.
Cool.
Okay, what direction is the schooner coming from?
The back.
I am going to move aft.
All right, let me change the dynamic light settings.
And ready my longbow.
Everyone move around on the boat a bit so that you can. Why is it not doing the dim? I guess it is. Yeah, everyone move all around on the boat so that you can see stuff. You know, I can change that here.
Because I don't think that little log in the middle should block out everything. Like on a boat, seems a little.
I think that little log in the middle is supposed to be a mast.
Well, even the mast, like if I'm on the upper deck, all of a sudden I can't see anyone below deck. Like it's all outside, right? I understand if I go down, but I should be able to see the crew on the main deck from the upper deck.
Yeah, because those railings aren't solid. So hold on one second.
Right.
I had to do this before as well.
I'm gonna go push Linus off this thing up here. Oh, never mind. He ran away. It was gonna be fun. Linus, can you swim?
Drunk swim.
Can't I
Can
select
you
that?
cast levitate?
Water walk.
That looks better, Dan.
Yeah, I want to get the bottom one out too. But I can't seem to grab it.
Oh, we got crossbows.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to show you. There's ballista back there.
Yep. Now, does the crew man the ballista, or did they need somebody on the ballista?
They have a crew guy who does tend to do that. But
Okay, well then I will stand next to him with a longbow.
okay.
What's the scale on this? I didn't see a scale on the map.
We are huge.
Yeah, one square is 5 feet. All right, so yeah, it's coming up on the back, but it it hasn't done anything hostile yet. I'm just
I wasn't shooting at him. I'm just
Yeah.
readying the bow just in case.
okay.
So I would want to take up an inconspicuous spot, and what I want to do is direct my attention to the deck of the boat, and I want to try and figure out what their intent is and what techniques they're using, so that I can put my finger on what they're doing.
All right, that'll be an insight check. And I want you to take it at advantage since you've spent a lot of time on a boat.
While he's doing that, what's the crew around us, their reaction? They've done this. They've
They're
passed this several times. Are they nervous right now?
they
on
are
edge?
nervous because there are other boats around, but they're getting close to water deep, and this would be a place if a pirate was to try and board, this would be where they would do it. But it's no, Saki, you don't get advantage for this. You don't like the water. You would take disadvantage for this.
Okay, so I rolled a 5.
Yes. But yeah, they're nervous.
I was just trying to help out our girl.
Yeah, but they're not. And they keep glancing over at it, but they're waiting to see what that ship does. It could just be coming close because this just happens to be the most efficient path through these shoals and islands, or it could be something else. There is a bit of a mist right now, and that's why Argil, you can't quite see what's going on their deck. Not at this distance, and not with what means you have available.
I just rolled a 17 perception at disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, you're an elf. You could definitely see them doing stuff, Saki, but you don't know what it means. Like, one of the guys is pulling the thing, and the other one is pushing the other thing. You can tell that they're all armed. You see what looks like a captain, and a guy standing next to him, and you see
Are they pointing at us or indicating us?
they are definitely staring at you guys.
So I tell everybody they're armed and they're staring at us. They're looking at us. They're coming towards us.
They look around like, we're armed too. Doesn't always mean anything.
Yes, but how many people have we gone specifically towards this voyage?
It's a good point. They are closer now.
They are coming right for us. And I think one of them has Patrick Duffy for a leg.
When they get closer, I'd like to try and pick one out who I think would be a priority target, like the skipper or first mate.
I tell you which one the captain is. I point him out to you.
Okay. Thanks. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are these, like, around the boat, is that just a railing or is it a proper gunwale?
It's proper gunwale.
Okay. Thanks.
How does Zramorn feel about boats?
I don't know. It's a little small. It's only 15 feet wide, 15, 20 feet wide. Maybe 25 best case. I'm not terribly happy about it. But we gotta do what we gotta do.
That is true. And yeah, I don't see a scale, so maybe it's a bit bigger than that, but each person takes up 1 square just because like it's going up and down and you take up a little bit
Sure.
more room than normal.
So where's this other boat at?
It's aft.
How far aft?
Right
Up
now
on us.
right now pretty far. Like Saki can see the people, but that's cuz he's an elf. And elves have super good eyesight. All right, but
So yeah, I could feed people information.
they are definitely getting closer. Definitely. It looks like they will probably catch up. There's a group of islands ahead of you guys, and at this rate, if they keep going the same rate, they will catch up to you right where like these 3 islands are the most narrow. You know, it's the kind of funnels you in.
I'm going to feed all of this information to the captain.
All right. He says, "Damn, might have to hire an elf one of these days."
Argyle laughs. Argyle also gets Ramorn's attention and asks, unless you have something particular in mind, I'd like to suggest taking up a spot somewhere around one of those places in the middle, because if they have a hook or a net or something and you get dragged over in that plate, well, I assume he's wearing his plate, is he?
I assume.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's gonna be a hard time.
While they're talking, I'm suggesting to the captain, purely tactical, not telling him how to pilot his boat. Maybe we shouldn't go into the funnel. I know it might take a little longer, but if we go around the islands, maybe it won't be so easy for them to corner us.
He says, it will take us longer because that is the most direct route. So if they carry on and go through the islands, that means it was just coincidence. But if they follow us, then we will know for sure that they have us targeted. So I think that might be a good idea anyway. So he does. He orders the ship to go off to the side, and sure enough, that other boat follows.
Aha.
And now it is getting much closer. Everybody can actually see people on the deck now.
So I knock an arrow and say the word, Captain.
And I'll be preparing to repel.
Aiming at the captain of the other ship.
Cool. It's still a bit out of range. You'd be
I
rolling.
understand.
Yep, you'd be rolling disadvantage, but he peers over there. Argyle, make another insight at advantage, because you can see them much better now. Yep, they're pirates.
Arr.
You tell the captain, and he seems to believe you. He's like, better safe than sorry. They shouldn't have been following us. He says, elf, at will.
Fire disadvantage?
Yes. Damn it. All right, everybody roll initiative.
Well, I see that rolling initiative hasn't changed for me.
Nope, it has not.
But I get 2 attacks right now. Not yet.
You do.
Oh, I do. That's right.
You are level 5. All right, so the captain is looking through his little telescope at you guys, and he's kind of saying something to the guy next to him, and a feathered shaft is like suddenly stuck in his shoulder, and he's just like, he looks at it, and he looks at the guy, and he looks at it, and then suddenly he starts moving towards cover, like really fast, and the guy next to him does hand gestures.
Can I get a shot off before? Well, I guess their initiative's 15.
So the guy next to him, you see as they're running in there, just pulls the arrow out. Doesn't seem to even care like if it does any more damage, and then he waves his hands at him as if he's magicking him.
Thug, priest, bandit.
Oh, you guys can see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
But they're grayed out.
I
Are they
can't.
gray for you?
No.
No. I saw you just
Where?
did cure wounds.
Oh,
Healing 11.
Yeah, you have all that shit.
I can see that.
okay.
Initiative.
All right.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, I didn't click on the
Saki's 10 points of damage just went away.
on the GM. Yeah, that's true. It did. But that's his job.
So did a spell slot.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, I will.
So Linus, you didn't you didn't memorize Fireball?
Yeah, I did.
What?
This is what I left with.
Did you go back and change it? You did. You took out Thunderwave and you added Fireball.
You totally had Thunderwave on.
I did it before we left.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that I, as a DM, am really observant. I'm watching you.
I remember, and
I did it
I'm
before we
only
left.
going to throw this out there, and I'm not one to be very good about remembering stuff like this, Dan, but I do remember a very excited conversation about Fireball when he got it.
Yeah,
at
he
the
wanted
end
he
of the
wanted
last.
he wanted to take
I didn't
Fly and
see when you
Fireball.
looked at it.
Yes.
When
No, he
you
wanted to
looked
take
at it,
Fly
I
and
probably had no-
Smoke Riding.
I probably had no level 3 spells when you.
You did. You had Counterspell and Melf's Minute Meteors. That's why I laughed, is because the Minute
I think I
Meteors
was
is
still
super
adding
powerful.
up my spells at that point.
No, because you also had Thunder Wave. And it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna you guys have been on
When you mentioned it earlier, I should have spoken up.
you guys have been on the boat for over a day, so it's okay. I'll let you
I'm wasted.
That's true.
I'll let you swap that out. I'm just screwing with it. I'm letting you know that I noticed, but I'm gonna let you do it. But I know I'm watching you. It's my parent voice. I know what you're doing.
I'll switch over on 2GM.
All right, boat's getting very close now. Some of the guys have crossbows, and they fire, and it doesn't get anywhere close. So they don't have the range that Saki does, and they're firing like upwind.
So what are these two bolts on the back doing? Are they firing back at these guys?
One of them is because it's kind of coming up on the starboard side,
Okay, start.
and the other one's trying to get a good angle. So yeah, they fire off every now and again. But it looks like they're not going to do enough damage, and this boat is probably going to board soon. Saki, make a couple more shots, and anybody else who wants to kind of shoot over there, this is the time to do it.
I'm down with that.
Who's visible right now?
A bunch of, we're going to call them pirates.
Anybody that looks like more of an inviting target than?
No, those guys are totally in cover.
Okay. How many shots I get?
I'm going to say you get two good shots.
We're at normal range.
Yep.
And I will pick the the most inviting target, the closest ones.
Alrighty.
I don't want to bug you.
All right, one goes through one guy's throat and hits the guy behind him.
You were talking about bugging me?
Yeah. Something I kind of wanted to do when Denim said that one makes hand gestures in the air while the captain was going for cover. I wanted to send an arrow over at that time, but
Right. But Denham said they're in cover.
It was out of range for you. It was only in range for Saki. You've got a short bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one that got hit with the arrow, did he die too?
Yeah. Yes.
Not the one with the throat, but the one behind him.
Yes, it killed both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next most inviting target.
Oh.
Oops.
So for me at this range, would that be normal or disadvantage?
Disadvantage. Aw. So close.
Do my arrows land on the ship?
One of them did. That second one?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Linus, what are you doing?
Hello.
I heard a
Now
hello.
we hear you.
Do I have a line of sight?
Not where you're standing, no. You got to get up here somewhere.
Where?
Just anywhere up here.
If you're pinging, we can't see it.
And Zramorn, are you getting ready for anything?
Well, I'm thinking about that. I don't think I could throw a javelin for enough, can I?
No, and like Argyle said, you probably don't want to be up there where you can hit the ship before it arrives. You might be prepping for when the ship arrives, what to do.
Yeah, I'll just hang out here.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little drunk.
Okay. Okay, so the boat pulls up. Grapple hooks go over. Some of the guys are pretty dead from Saki. And now they're going to start trying to actually board the ship. Oh, look at that. It is ready. Hold on, I'm gonna do some fun stuff. That's the scales, Remorn.
Ah, okay. So it is a lot bigger.
It is. I just noticed that that it says 1 square is 10 feet.
Yeah, the other maps did. This one doesn't. At least in what we can see.
No, in the description that I've got here, it says.
Oh, okay.
It's a much bigger boat.
Bing. All right, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys pop up. Argyle, it is your turn. You have targets on this boat. You have targets on that boat.
Okay. How tough do these guys look to me?
They have what looks like leather armor, lightweight armor, nothing heavy.
Can I get an idea of their strength?
Looks about average.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm actually going to stay up here and try and pinpoint their priest.
Okay, so you're gonna hold action until you see him.
Yes, and then I would shoot an arrow at him.
Okay. Linus, what are you doing?
Well, I should be careful with fire.
On this boat, yes. On the other boat, go for it.
I'd like to set their boat on fire.
Do you see where their captain and priest are hunkered down?
Imagine that their boat looks very similar to this one, just like 20% smaller.
Okay.
So in that case, their
I'm going
captain.
to aim there on their boat.
You're gonna aim where? Do that again.
Where the captain is.
Oh, that's not where the captain is anymore. Someone else is standing there. The captain.
Right. Oh.
The captain is taking cover down here somewhere. You don't know exactly where.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna aim at the
Is that
wheel.
Where you're. Are you
Yes,
aiming at
but
the
of
wheel?
their boat.
Okay.
Are you, so you're aiming at the wheel of their boat, not
Nope.
at this point in their boat.
Aiming at the wheel.
Okay. Roll me your thing. Firebolt or fireball? I'm confused.
Fire bolt.
Firebolt. Okay, first of all, you don't have advantage. Second, you're whispering it to
Okay.
me. You should do it publicly.
Oh, yeah.
So uncheck advantage and uncheck to GM. So public and normal.
Okay, got public. Where's my advantage? Normal.
All right.
All right, almost as good.
All right. Yep. You hit a guy and he is on fire and he is let go of the wheel and he's trying to put himself out.
Okay, maybe the ship's not gonna stay next to us.
Well, it's grappled now. It's actually got hooks up on.
Yeah, the wheel does nothing at this point.
Yeah, you got hooks here and hooks here, and a hook here, and guys are swinging across. It's very Assassin's Creed right now. All right, so these pirates are on board now. No, I'm sorry, that's not true. The captain, you see the captain move out from where he was, and he's making his way towards the ropes as if he's gonna join his men on your ship soon. So he just popped out.
Yeah.
Now it's these guys' turn. They see you. They're also going to be attacking regular crew members. Thor gets an opportunity to attack against that guy if he's gonna do that.
Yes, he is.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that. And while he's doing that, a couple more guys get on the ropes. These guys start swarming over. Oop, he's dead.
We got some clutch action going on here.
Yeah, your wolf just eviscerated him. Now, okay, I did bring your wolf up to the proper level. He was underpowered earlier because I didn't read the Beastmaster thing properly.
Oh.
So he has the proper amount of AC attack and stuff. And damage, because his damage went up as well. Saki, you and Thor.
Okay. The captain is making his way toward the ropes.
Yep, you see the captain now.
If I shoot at him, is it advantage or normal?
It's normal. And you're level 5. You get 2 attacks now.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at the captain.
Okay.
God.
All right, you hit him once. They're wearing leather armor. It's not that much. It's not that great.
I know, but I'm just saying that bad rolls.
Yep. Zoramorn? Oh wait, Thor gets another attack if you want him to.
Okay.
Oh no, I guess he does. If you make 2 attacks with range,
Right.
then he doesn't. Yeah, but you can
Okay.
make 2 melee attacks and have Thor attack
But
now.
if this guy moves away, then Thor gets an opportunity attack.
Absolutely, he does.
Right.
All right, Zoramorn, you're up.
Well, it appears that I got 2 guys to fight here.
You do.
I am going to have any of these guys died? Have we killed any yet?
Yeah. Like on the boat,
Okay.
Thor has killed 1. On the enemy ship, is probably up to 4 now that are dead. Maybe 5.
Okay. All right. I am going to swing Hugh.
All right. They seem to
Remember,
have
these guys are all made of wood.
They seem to have about 11 hit points, these guys in front of you,
Okay.
if you were to guess.
And I'm going to swing Hugh, and I have my shield out.
Okay.
So I'll just use the regular battle X, and I'm gonna attack the top one first, then the bottom one.
Okay. Yeah, that kills him. Splat!
Attack the other one.
Blah! He just one swing and then a
One
back
swing,
swing.
it just went right through both of them.
Yep.
I just cut both of their heads off. Thump thump, like they lined up perfectly.
Now you can move now if you want.
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna charge over to this guy here.
All right. You get in his way, so if he tries to go anywhere, he'll get murdered. All right, Argil. You see the priest come out. He's hanging out by the captain. He just popped out as well.
Let fly.
All right. Launch.
Normal.
Yes, normal. Oh, nice shot. That hits him. He looks at it, and you see him kind of consider casting a spell, but he shrugs it off. And instead, he looks over at Saki, and he points at you. And that's gonna miss. He rolled a 3. Damn it. Because that right there would have been 19 radiant, plus the next person would have gotten advantage on you.
I smile.
All right, so that's another spell slot gone. Hargil, is your turn.
All right. Seeing my chosen task completed, I would hurriedly drop my short bow to the deck and draw my 2 swords, my longsword and my rapier.
Okay.
I can't click on my... Oh, it's because I'm on the ruler.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a little bit zoomed out, but I'm going to try to count my movement.
Yeah, see the ruler shows the proper amount of space.
So that was 15 feet.
Yep.
And I will attack with my longsword.
And what you notice, Argil, is that it feels good to be back on a boat.
Oh, yes.
That hits him, but it does not kill him.
Moving along. I say you guys picked the wrong boat. So I get advantage?
Yes, you do. Oh,
How about some sneak attack damage?
yeah. Okay, and that kills him.
That was fun.
It says rolling sneak attack. You don't get a 25 on sneak attack. You just do damage.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I may have to look into that. See what's going on with that.
Oh, it says attack.
Right, so just ignore that.
I'll just click the. Well, I've got the checkbox.
Okay.
So I unticked attack, and I just have damage ticked.
Okay. Well, click on it. I just want to see what happens when you click on it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Keep it at that. Okay, Linus.
All right. Well, I think it's time to magic missile.
All right. You use your wand or yeah, I'm going to say you don't have that memorized, so you're
We're
using...
gonna wand.
All right. So how many missiles?
Would like
How many?
3.
Okay, so it's just level 1. Go for it.
Can I put one on the guy next to the door there?
You can split them up however you want.
If this guy moves, Thor's gonna kill him.
Yeah, so
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'll concentrate
Or-
on.
okay, just roll then. Oh man, look at that. 3 ones and an anti-crit.
Ooh, that's
They-
all one of them needed, right?
The anti-crit, yeah.
They all hit you in the foot.
Yeah, you like
You're still drunk.
they all hit him, just not very well.
All right.
Okay, the
Did one of them hit this guy?
oh, was one of them supposed to hit that guy? I missed that part.
I don't know.
I thought he said they all were concentrated on that one guy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the captain comes over, and he's got a heavy crossbow in his hand right now, and he takes a shot at Saki from there.
Oh yeah.
For 8 points of
Wow.
damage. Then the pirates move in.
No.
That one is going to look at the bloody body next to Thor and attack Thor instead. All right, so he is going to scimitar Thor. Or not.
He's going to wave his scimitar menacingly at Thor.
Hey. What's Thor's hit points? Why isn't that on there? 20. Weird. Okay, all better. Yeah, so Thor's got more hit points. He's got more armor class. He's actually a viable attack weapon now. All right, Saki,
That's-
you and Thor.
I are attacking him.
Okay.
I are attacking him again.
Oh, you hit him the second time.
Yep. First time I was dodging his.
Yes. Oh, you shot his bolt out of the air with your bolt.
Right, yes. The first time I shot his bolt out of the air, the second time I shot him.
Yeah. All right, Zoramorn.
Remember, they're both made of wood.
Oh, Josh's mic is muted, so I don't know what's going on there.
Sorry, I didn't realize that I muted it.
Ah.
All right. Or I thought I unmuted it. I am going to swing at the guy directly in front of me.
Okay. Man, these 2 attacks are nice, right?
Yeah. All right. Hugh.
Dead, since he was already damaged by magic
And-
missiles.
I hit the other one.
Oop, not dead.
Right.
But his intestines are dragging a little bit.
No.
Gross.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. The priest dude pops over here and casts Cure Light Wounds on that guy as a level 2 spell. Nope, as a level 3 spell. So 13 points
And who is that on?
on the captain. So this guy cast it on this guy.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Argil.
All right, this is going to be similar to the last round. So first, I'll attack the one adjacent to me. I will then move.
The one adjacent to you, yep, he's dead.
Sweet.
And then you're flanking that guy.
I just clicked disadvantage.
Oh.
Okay,
You want-
sneak attack
So
damage
you want to
time.
sneak attack him? Wow, the dice do not like you guys today. That was enough to kill him. That was enough.
Excellent. Well, the dice like some of us tonight.
It's true. Linus.
Yep.
Yep, I saw it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then that's what we'll do.
Roll it. Um,
20 feet.
so you
Cube,
got the
that's a big cube.
yep. So Argil, make a
Yeah, it's not evocation, sorry.
that is true. So do a Strength check. What's your DC? Linus? I'll look it up.
15.
15. Okay. So Argyle, no problems. Bandit is stuck. Captain is not a problem. And his
Captain
priest
Underpants.
just totally ignores it. So this guy is stuck.
All right, cool.
Right. And Captain rushes forward. And he pulls out his mace and makes a couple of attacks at Linus. I mean, at Argyle. I think that hits you.
Yes.
And I think that hits you as well. Yep. So 7 points.
I think that misses Argo.
Nope, it doesn't. He's got a 15.
No. I was talking about Josh, his breath weapon.
Ah,
Yeah, I was just looking at what that was going to be.
all right. So some more pirates pop on, and so now 2 of them have Thor flanked, and they're both attacking Thor with advantage. That hits. That hits. So 7 points damage. You want to do the damage, or you want me to take care of that?
I could do it.
Okay, 7 points. And it's your turn.
It's my move. 35. I could do that.
Yep.
Yeah, but the captain and the priest are more important. I'm gonna shoot the priest.
Okay. Ouch. Oh. All right, the priest is really close to being dead now. He is not happy. Zarmorn.
I am do. All right, I am going to. All right, I'm gonna move to. Can I move, take one action, and then move and take a second action?
Yep.
So I'm gonna move to here.
Are you talking about like because you have 2 attacks?
Yes.
Yes, you can split the 2 attacks up with movements. Yep.
That's work. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Hey,
and,
you're gonna hit all 4 of those guys.
Can I?
Yeah. I know it doesn't seem like that, but if you move right here, absolutely you can.
Yeah, but then I want to move up to engage the captain and the priest. And if I move, I'm gonna move this just temporarily.
Yeah,
right?
you'll get
If-
you'll
if
you'll
I-
get
if I move
opportunity
to
attack
there-
against that guy. Maybe it's worth it. I'm saying I will let you hit all 4 of those if you attack from right there.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right.
Roll it.
Breath weapon. Yeah. Where? Not in my list of
I probably
attacks.
did not add that.
All right, that's fine. Let me just see what it is here. It is the DC. See, resist breath weapon. Each creature in the area. Blah blah. Saving throw. So
So
I
it's
guess
two.
I gotta make some saving throws.
Yeah. It's two, you roll 2d6 for damage. At level 6, it's 3d6. Right now, it's 2d6. And the DC is 8 plus con plus proficiency. Your con is 2, so that's 13. They have to save with 13. So 6 points if they fail. Dex save. So let's start with the captain first. He takes 12 points.
He doesn't like electricity.
Priest takes 6.
His heavy crossbow is metal.
That kills the priest. Turns out he's wearing chainmail shirt, and that electrocutes him.
And he's got 2 arrows in him.
Yep. Pirate 1 makes it, so he only takes 3. And then the second pirate fails and takes 6.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. Hey, good night. Sleep well.
And I don't need to move up
Hmm?
to engage the opportunity attack.
No, not anytime soon. Okay, love you too.
Although I don't want to be flanked by them either, giving the captain advantage on me.
Well, I'll tell you what.
If I move to
maybe I'll
here-
use hand gestures or something to indicate it. But if you move here, my turn's coming up next. I can move here to get advantage against the captain, and then you'll be granting. Then you'll have advantage, or rather, you or Thor will have advantage against this one.
Right. Yeah. Thor will give you advantage because he's right up there.
Okay. I'm going to move there. I'm going to
Okay.
swing Hugh, and I am going to use Thunderous Smite if I hit.
All right.
Hugh.
That hits.
Okay.
And that kills him. You knock like bits of him into this mast right here.
That had to be quite the show.
Yeah, all
It's
the
like,
all the
All of a
pirates
sudden
all the pirates near you are throwing down their weapons except for the ones who are trying to jump overboard.
Good.
So you can either let them go or just cut them down as they try. There's
Kill them.
okay.
Kill them.
All right, they're all dead. There's no way they're going to escape everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so
I really hate pirates.
there's the pirate ship, and it's got a skeleton crew now because not every single pirate like charged over, but they are attached to you. but they have no captain.
Should we take the boat? Argo, you're a sailor.
That's a pretty good question. That happens out here.
I mean, we could just go over and say, we're your captain now. I mean, you could imagine the show that they just got, right? I turn around
And you
I
just
breathe lightning across their captain and priest, and then this huge thunderous sound hits as their captain flies into the mast and bursts into tiny pieces. I don't think they're going to argue with us
no.
very much. So
what I'll do is I'll walk over to this gunwale, and I'll stand up on it, being careful, and maybe stand near a rope if I like fail and slip. And I try and look like a sailor and sort of stoic and mean and badass. According to my backstory, having been on a crew for years, do you think I can skipper a ship?
Absolutely. No question.
Then,
Or we could give the ship to the captain, and his first mate could skipper the ship. Or we could sell it to the captain, and his first mate could skipper the ship.
I'm prepared to negotiate about that, but at the moment, what I'm going to do is
we have to seize the ship first,
yeah.
no matter what we do. Yeah.
Oh, it's done been seized.
Basically, like, keep eye contact with all the skeleton crew I can see as I advance on to their ship, so that they know it's my ship now.
They don't seem to be disputing that at all. Not even a little bit.
What kind of ship is it? Is it similar to what we're on already?
Yeah, I'd say it's almost exactly like that, but like 20% smaller.
It's a schooner as opposed to a clipper.
Yep. I would like to make sure that the boat doesn't get back into pirates' hands. So I think by us taking it, it guarantees that these pirates won't be threatening people anymore.
All right. The captain picks two of the pirates. He just points at two of them, and he puts them in one of their escape boats with some food and water. And he just pushes them out, and he's like, tell your friends the Blarney's protected. And they go sailing off into nowhere. He says, with a show like that, they'll remember that. And even if you guys aren't on board, they'll know the name of the ship. And that'll be added protection for us.
That really was a kick-ass battle.
So I get my 5 flat back, right?
He says, let's get into port. Let's go dock at Waterdeep. And we'll settle up there. All right, so you guys, Argil, you're
Treading water, yeah.
piloting that ship back as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever wants to be on whatever ship, it's okay with me.
Starborn, you gonna jump across?
Sure, I'll jump across.
All right, roll athletics at disadvantage.
No, I've got my boots.
Crap.
Yep.
Whoosh.
Yep. Or yeah, I get the boots.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
can jump that.
You're
Yep.
totally fine.
Yep.
No problems at all. All right, so Argil and
I would
Dramorn are on
assist
one
anyway.
ship, and everybody else is on the other.
Okay.
All right.
Thought you'd catch me off guard.
I was hoping make you an
I know,
anchor,
as soon
drag
as
you
were
along.
like, "Are you gonna jump across?" And I was like, "Oh, he
Yep.
forgot about my boots."
I remembered during the battle, but then I forgot about it. So, But I'm glad you remembered.
Yes.
All right. So a couple
You
hours.
just wanted me to sink in my plate.
I did. I really did. I wanted you to be an anchor. So a couple hours, and you guys all get to Waterdeep. And it's getting to be evening, so he says, "Hey, we're just gonna dock here for the night, and then we'll head out first thing in the morning." And then he gives each of you 100 gold.
Sweet.
He said, "You guys have paid for your passage and then some."
Thank you, sir.
No.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So, docking for the night, that's a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that it is. So what you guys gonna do with your boat?
Sell it.
How much is it worth?
What'd you say?
How much is it worth?
I don't know.
I would imagine it's worth a lot.
Hey, it's worth a lot if you've got time to sell it, but if you're trying to do it like, oh, we just popped in, we're selling this boat, I doubt you're going to sell it for as much.
Right. It's a fire sale.
That would be my exact question to the skipper of this vessel. What is this worth to you?
Oh, he says, I'd have to hire more crew even to pilot it. If I had it, I would just immediately be selling it.
Okay, so
Do you
what
have
would
any
sell it
suggestions
for?
on where we would sell it for the best price?
Absolutely, I do. You're going to have to give me some time, guys. I didn't know you were going to capture a boat, all right? Just back off.
You got a friend in port named
And then-
Crazy
and then
Eddie.
sell it.
Just saying. My cousin Eddie, he's kind of crazy, but he'll buy it.
He's got to do the hands, though. He's got to do the hands. And then we're all going to go get a Fudgy the Whale cake.
Glad I didn't
Right
use a
after
fireball.
that.
I'm not sure, but I thought Josh just said, Denim, we're going to go fudgy the whale cake.
No, I said
That's what it sounded like to me, something like that. Yeah.
yes. That is exactly what I said. No.
Because
You
it
said-
sounds kind of fun.
Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie hands,
next.
along with the Crazy Eddie commercials, were the Carvel commercials.
Yes.
For Fudgy the Whale.
Yeah, well, Crazy Eddie was, from the Mech Warrior adventures. But yeah, it was totally inspired by those guys exactly.
Yeah. I guess Mike was referring to the Mech Warrior. I went
Yeah.
to the TV commercials from New Jersey. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you were talking about too, but Denim did the Crazy Eddie sooner
Yes.
or closer to right now. I'm right. Denim. Thor was 26 hit points.
20.
Oh.
All right. If you want to sell the boat fast, 2,000 gold pieces would be what you can get for it right now.
And what if we want to hold on to it? Keep it in port? I guess we got to pay to keep it.
Pay a docking fee. Yeah, that sort of thing. There's plenty of open docks. You could leave it there for a couple months and it wouldn't be that expensive.
And I guess I'm wondering, is there a reason we don't just use this to get to Baldur's Gate instead of using
Other than the only crew we have would be
The
Argo.
pirates.
Oh yeah, we could totally use. Never mind, that cancels my argument.
and would that be cheaper than
Cheaper. You've already
Yeah.
got you've already made 50 gold
That's
each.
true. So I guess it would definitely not be cheaper. So okay.
At this point, guys, I would probably say take the $2,000 and And then if you want a boat later, we'll deal with that.
Sounds good.
Sounds like we could just ride around and
Collect boats, like
collect boats. I mean, it's just pretty easy to get.
Josh wants to become a lawful pirate.
Is
A lawful good pirate.
there's pirate.
Hey, are
hunters.
you guys good guys?
The Robin Hood of boats.
Let me ask you a question. If you see an old lady crossing the street, what would you do?
So 2,000 gold, huh? So we each get 500.
Yep. What?
I'm just gonna add that to my sheet. I don't think we need.
I like the idea of taking it to Baldur's Gate. I think Waterdeep is probably a better location to sell it, though. Maybe I should just let go now.
I'm gonna ask you to let go, just to make it easier on me.
That's fine. I'll do it.
But I mean, it's your game. It's up to you.
I'm all about doubling my wealth.
Saki,
Yes.
do you have inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. Zramorn,
Yes.
do you have inspiration?
What did I see? Inspiration. I see insight, intimidation,
It's
All
All the way at the
Investigation.
top, right under public.
right at the top. I do not.
you do now.
Woohoo! Oh, inspiration die. Never mind. You didn't. I was thinking it was a skill.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, an
And
inspiration.
you're
die.
like, yeah, no, I don't have an inspiration die, but I do now. Woohoo. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
So, where to?
Was there anything we need to do in Waterdeep before we get to Baldur's Gate?
No, just
I guess we're spending the night here. We'll go
yeah.
hit a pub.
Yep,
Have a
exactly.
long rest.
Getting all your hit points back, getting your spell points back.
I didn't lose any hit points. I guess
Picking new spells.
So, like a long rest, or
Yep.
more like a short rest?
Nope, it's totally a long rest because you're staying overnight, leaving in the morning.
Did Mike say he'd be right back?
Yep.
Okay.
If anyone needs to get some water or anything, now's the time.
I'd like to buy another arrow while we're here because I lost one.
You can collect some arrows from the
Freaking
from the ship if you want.
Okay. I'll do that instead.
Okay.
Just one arrow?
Yeah, that's
Well, I don't want to carry 2 quivers around.
Are
Right.
they in like a one arrow per slot type of quiver? Or
So you guys are level 5 apparently is heftier than I thought. Cuz I threw like 15 people at you right there.
I really liked cutting 2 people down and
That was-
one.
That was inspiration worthy, I would say.
It was pretty awesome. Then the whole lightning, thunder, smite,
Yeah,
all seemed to fit together too well.
lightning and thunder. It's like the one guy on one of the podcasts I'm watching. His name is Donner Blitzen. He's a silver dragonborn, I think. No, he's whatever chromatic one or metallic one does lightning. But I don't know. Anyway, he named himself Donner Blitzen, which everyone thought was like really funny because he was trying to be like all Christmassy and stuff. But
Right.
it's because in I don't know what language, Germany or something
German.
like that. Yeah,
German. Blitzen.
It means
That's the Blitzkrieg. Lightning.
It means thunder and lightning.
Thunder.
Donner is thunder, Blitzen is lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thunder.
He's got acid breath weapon though. Right?
He does have acid. That's why I changed. That's why I stopped trying to
That's
figure out
cool
what
with the name though.
it was.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. All right. So it is morning time. You guys are all rested up. Everyone's got all their hit points and stuff, and it is time to move on to Baldur's Gate. So you guys have sold the pirate ship.
Did Cordis keep it, or did we split it? Or
No, I have washed my hands of it.
So everyone gets
Yeah.
550 gold because of the 50, the 100 that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
I added the 100 in when he told us, and then added the 500 in after that.
Let me just write down this so I know how much. Ooh. All right. Moving on. Well, honestly, I did all my rolls, and nothing else happened until you guys get to Baldur's Gate. So it is a nice
Wonderful.
leisurely journey to Baldur's Gate. I think like you saw one ship starting to come up on you guys, and then when they saw the ship, they just backed off.
Word has spread.
All right. Oh, while you were in Waterdeep. That's right. While you guys were in Waterdeep, sitting there having a drink in the pub, you hear a lot of talk about this so-called death curse, a wasting disease that is afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead. The victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards death that they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've received that miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region. They think that even possibly it's the entire world. So that's what you hear as you sit in the tavern listening to people chat.
So someone who's been raised from the dead slowly deteriorates and then can't be re-risen?
Correct. And people who
Okay.
die can't be re-risen either. Like resurrection just doesn't work. And resurrection doesn't work, and anybody who has been resurrected is starting to die. Very much like
Sounds like eater math.
yeah, very much like Eater Math. You have
And
a feeling
that's-
that's exactly what was going on with him.
That news is coming from north and south.
That like Waterdeep is a hub, so it's coming from all over the place.
Be nice if we could call Eatermath's cell phone and say, "Hey, have you ever been raised from the dead?"
Venture a guess.
Me.
I'm thinking
Does Ramorn
that's
roll
probably
me an intelligence?
I'd be happy to.
You remember as you guys were chatting and stuff that he was telling stories about his old days, and you have a feeling that one of those missions that went bad that he was talking about sounded like it actually ended up in his death, and he was
Yeah.
rezzed. But that he probably did not think that was relevant to the story.
Right.
but you have a feeling that that's what he hinted at.
Sure would like to help that guy.
Okay. So, yep, you guys are now in Baldur's Gate. So what do you guys do now?
Well,
Well,
Argyle had the lead,
Yeah.
right?
So, would it be? Are we like stopped at a dock, or
Yep.
is the ship in a harbor?
Here, I've got a map. I got a map.
So I was just thinking that if there's some time that I know that the party has to itself, like if we took a rowboat to shore, or
You guys
to
are
the
you guys
dock
are
or
right
whatever.
here.
Okay.
we're at a dock.
Okay. Well, I would like to, like before we get in amongst buildings, I guess I'm being too paranoid. When I can have a discreet conversation, I want to let them know that this rumor we've been hearing about the news about the death curse, is that what it's called?
Yep.
That is why we're here, to speak with the Archmage. I didn't want to give anybody any clues as to what our objective is, so that's why I'm telling you now. So,
Can I
Wait,
just
you
ask
were
why
trying to
you
keep
wouldn't?
us in the dark?
Yeah, why
Not
would
really.
you want to keep the party in the dark as to what the objectives are?
because I forgot and I was trying to play it off.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair.
It's been a month. It's
Okay, no, that's fair. Okay, just curious. Like, all right, we're good.
So if you guys want to find an inn, I can try and find this lady, or if you want to stay together, we'll do that.
I'll
looks
be
like a
going with
quaint
you,
village.
Mr. Withholding Information, because, you thought it prudent.
I'd like
Sure, we
to
can go
explore the
together.
wizard store.
All right. And as you guys start walking off, Saki, you glance back and you see the boat slowly sinking into the water. You hear the captain yelling at his first mate. You don't really hear anything specific, just lots of yelling as it slowly sinks.
That's sad.
Linos?
No,
What
he's
did you do?
the first mate.
Firebolt.
I
What
know.
happened to the boat?
He's yelling at the first mate, but I'm wondering what Linos did.
Ah,
I'm curious as to why the ship is sinking.
because the first mate's name is Gru.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it would have been a good idea for the first mate to pilot the other boat after all.
I was waiting for you guys to do that. That was going to be great. All right. So, you guys are in
To the
Baldur's
fray!
Gate. You guys are in Baldur's Gate. You're on the docks. It is a big port city. It's crowded at the docks and it smells bad. So yeah. What do you
Do
do?
I know my way around it all?
Have you ever been here?
I would think so.
Okay, then yeah.
It's my first time, although I've been here once before.
If you've been here before, then you know where this person's house is.
Well, the fact that he was a sailor for so many years, I would think he was at least once in Baldur's Gate.
Probably. And if you have, you know where this person's house is.
Wait a second. I want to find a map really quick.
A different map?
Just the Sword Coast. I think I was born like 50 miles south of here.
Oh,
Just, if you look at your backpack and say map,
were you in?
it'll come
Yeah, were you in Candlekeep or Burghost? Aragost?
Mossstone.
Oh,
map,
It's probably a couple hundred
map.
miles.
yeah. I don't know where that is. Either way, you know where you're going.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we should head there before we talk to anybody else.
Okay. You wind your way through the streets. You go up to the nicer areas, Baldur's Gate, and you approach a house that has uh a gate. It's a gated house.
Is there an intercom button we have to push?
No, just got a gate.
Have to do a little dance outside to get everybody's attention.
Is there a Black Knight standing guard?
No, you don't see any guard.
Okay.
I give the secret knock.
When you go over to the gate and you go to knock on the gate, the gate is not locked. You see.
I let myself in.
Okay. As you approach the door, that opens and you see a uniformed attendant. And he says,
I offer a sign of courtesy and a slight bow.
he starts to talk and then he stops for a second and then he bows and he says, "Ah, yes. Cinder is expecting you. This way, please."
Thank you, my good sir.
So he leads you up a grand staircase to the third floor and then ushers you into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. Alinos. The darkly paneled walls are hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds more rolled-up maps and charts. A person is seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceal the wearer's face. Even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue. "Help yourselves to the wine, and seat yourselves, please."
Don't mind if I do.
That
I
was
pour
a
wine
mistake.
for everybody.
All right.
Into one glass and he drinks it all.
I take mine and find a good seat for conversation.
Okay. Excellent. Person says, "I am Sindra Sylvain. I was an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. I was an adventurer years ago. I
Just
died
make this
once
up.
and was raised from the dead. And since then, I've given up the adventuring life and taken my gains and became a merchant, and a very successful one at that. However, recently I've been plagued by a disease that nobody can explain. I'm sure you've heard of this by now. It seems to be affecting everyone everywhere. They call it the death curse.
Yes. We actually encountered someone personally who has been afflicted by this.
Well, I hope they are doing better than I am. Well, it's gotten me. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last. I have many clerics, and none of them can do anything. They're totally befuddled by what's going on. I do have many contacts, and I've had them searching for information. And what they came up with was that through much divination, is that there's an artifact they call the Soulmonger. And according to them, this soulmonger is what is stealing, well, souls. Anybody who dies or has been dead is having their souls stolen by this. They have only been able to determine that this soulmonger is somewhere on the island of Chult. Chult is a hold on. Has anyone traveled a lot to the south
I
in
have.
your backstories?
I would say that Argyl's eyes get big, and he thinks Chult is way down south.
It is. It is way down south. It is more south than Calimport.
Whoa.
What I can tell you about Chult is I've been there a few times in my travels. It is a peninsula island ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. Enormous reptiles and savage goblins, and an army of undead prowl its jungles and ruins. Mapping the place is difficult, if not impossible, but I have gathered as much information as I can about it, and if you accept this mission, I will give you what information I have. What I would like from adventurers such as yourselves, I would like you to go to Chult, find out any information you can about this soulmonger, and if you can, stop it, destroy it, do whatever you have to do. And for that, I am prepared to offer you great rewards.
This sounds dangerous.
I'm all in. Let's go.
Okay. Well, if that was easy, do you speak for the entire party?
Sure.
I'm gonna get some more wine.
I mean, there's a lot of evil here. We need to go clean this up.
I just need to know which direction to shoot.
Well, excellent. Well, in that case, I'm not asking
How
for
long
you to.
did you say?
How long for what?
How long has he been in the gate?
I'm sorry.
Linos, you're drunk. Go to bed.
How long has he been in the gate?
Yes.
How long has who been in what gate?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The human drinks way
Cinder
too much.
Sylvain.
Oh, Baldur's Gate is a city.
Isn't that where we are?
Yes.
Yeah.
How long has Syndra been in the city?
Yes.
20 years now? Maybe longer? She says that when you finish this, I'm not asking you to recover anything for me. So any treasures, or artifacts, or money that you find, by all means keep it. And I have a rather extensive collection of my own, so I would be happy to part with a rare magic item for each of you, if you can cure this. Your choice. I promise that whatever you can imagine, I can find for you. Chult is very, very far, and I fear I do not have that much time. I would like to offer to teleport us to Port Nyan Zaru, which is the only major settlement in Chult. I've been there several times, so there's little chance of mishap. Once there, I'll stay with a friend of mine named Wakanga Otamu. He's one of the 7 merchant princes who rule this city. If that is acceptable to you, I am ready to leave when you are.
That sounds like fun.
We're ready now.
Yes. Everybody else want to teleport?
I have one thing that I would like to discuss before we go.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I must admit that I'm an adventurer of modest means. If my repertoire of ritual spells could be rounded out, I would feel a lot better about going into this uncharted territory. Is there any way that you could lend me some scrolls or something like that so that I can learn these as we go?
Are there rituals that you have in mind?
There are. One moment, please.
Okay. I'm afraid I don't know much about magic.
Conjure ice cream.
I have a pretty serious face, and I'm kind of looking down because this is a somber conversation, but it almost seems like a slackening of the muscles on one side of my face, or a twitch or something. But I'm giving her a wink, and it's actually rather controlled.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alarm. Comprehend languages. Those are the really big ones. But find familiar and maybe identify or unseen servant would just make me feel absolutely fantastic, because I'm... How do I want to word this? I've concentrated on physical resolutions to conflicts most of my life. That has left me in the present as someone who gets into danger somewhat lacking in a field to which I've committed considerable concentration.
All right. Are those all level 1 rituals?
They are.
Okay. She says, if I bring those with us, can we leave now and you can borrow them from me while we're in Chult and return them when you're done?
Absolutely.
Well, then let me go pack.
Have you got a Tensor's floating disk to throw in?
I do not think I do. I will check.
Argil breathes more easily.
Look, man, I only need to know one thing: where they are.
Has anyone ever mistaken you for a man?
No. How about you?
Shut up. Sydney wants to see that movie.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Oh, I've got it right here on Blu-ray too.
Such a great movie.
Well, I'm the only reason why I haven't let her watch it yet is because I was debating on if she should see the first one first.
Yeah,
Because I just watched that recently, and it holds up. It's good, but
It
it's
does
a
hold
different movie than the second one.
Right. And I am all for... I hate starting a book series on book 2 or something like that. And it's necessary for a backstory, but it doesn't hold your attention as well as the second one. So it depends on how well she can focus on a movie that was made 30 years ago.
Yeah. Because she did not like the claymation in
Terminator.
no Clash of the Titans.
Oh.
Yeah. She did not like that at all.
Oh, was the best. No.
Well, I
it
mean,
really
it's not
wasn't.
like it was claymation in Alien. It was
No,
a guy
it's not.
in a suit.
Yeah.
Um,
But I still think I should start with that one.
I think you should too.
Yeah, I do, because if she's gonna get into like Prometheus and some of the later stuff, it's nice to
Nice seem in
have some
order.
of the backstory too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to watch Resurrection or
Actually,
enjoyed
Resurrection was
Resurrection.
one of my favorites. We can just ignore like everything from the birth on.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if we just cut the one thing out, then I'm fine with
Yeah.
it too.
Like that thing that had no place in the entire
Exactly.
series. It's just gone.
If they took that out, I
Mhm.
thought it was one of the best of the series.
I
One of
would love it if like you can select the extended cut and that just doesn't have that in there.
yeah, that would be good. I mean,
It
I
does.
get hung up on that every time. I mean, I just
Yep.
I can't get past that. But
Well,
anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, let's.
if you don't, I just wanted to say, if you don't have any reservations about showing or letting Sydney watch the first one, or if you do, but you still want to get a taste of the Aliens tour, Alien versus Predator was a movie I really liked, and it was very tangential, not much in terms of storyline as far as I know.
you're not talking about the first one, are you?
I could barely hear you, Josh.
I think
You're not talking about the first Alien versus Predator.
the
It's
one
got to
with
be
the
like the third
Temple
one,
or the one
right?
with the prisoners.
Temple.
Oh my goodness, I can't do that. She would.
Okay, fine.
Oh. Okay, Josh, you know what I'm talking about, right? The glow stick.
Yes, the glow stick.
Yeah.
Yes. That ruined the entire movie for me for the rest of the day. I believe we're directly underneath the. No
Okay,
shit, there's a glow stick on the floor, you dumbass.
They were in the chamber upstairs, and they threw the glow stick down to look at it, and then they're walking around through there. The guy's got all these sensors and stuff, and he steps right next to a glow stick,
Onto the glow stick.
and then he says, "According to my sensors, we're right below the chamber." Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
the glow
whole
stick.
thing could have been saved if the chick smacked him in the face and pointed at the glow stick and called him
Yeah.
a moron.
Yes.
And then it would have been fine.
There's
Yeah.
not always something wrong with redundancy.
Oh, it was bad. Anyway, let's go back to this.
Yes, please.
Okay, she packs up everything except for tensors, because for some reason
Is
she
she
didn't
gonna
have that.
give us magical items before we go?
No.
Or after we win this?
After you win this.
Because if she can just throw around magical items like that, I feel like she should probably help us succeed.
Yeah. Roll me an insight.
Insight.
Yeah, that befuddles you. You have no idea why she wouldn't just do that.
A tiara of strength.
Yeah.
But that is something to ponder. Okay, so she says, "Well, when you're ready, let's go to the teleport circle." And she's got this elaborate circle drawn on the ground,
Glowing disc.
something like that. Yeah. And she says, "Are we ready?"
Yep.
All right.
Energize.
I was born ready.
All
This
right.
happens to be the moment that I remember something, but yeah, I'm ready.
Energize.
Baldur's
So
Gate
drunk.
fades out, and you appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharfside smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy, flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. A crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squealing in delighted terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. And this is what you see. Oh, yeah, there.
It's pretty.
Purdy. That was a great game.
Syndra says, I am going to go visit my friend Wakanga. I recommend that you secure rooms for yourselves at either the Thundering Lizard or Akaya's House of Repose. Josh, blow your nose.
Yeah, my sinuses have been killing me today. I'm sorry.
Your cocaine habit is bothering me.
It really is. It's bad, dude. I can't help myself.
That's when you try to suck it in and it just falls out the other side. That's when you know you have an issue.
All right, Zoramorn.
Yeah, you've gone too far.
Yeah.
In your life.
Zoramorn, what you notice is it's like 95 degrees, and you're wearing full plate. And you feel this heat. And you have this feeling that if you were a weak, fleshy meat bag that excreted water through its skin, then you might be uncomfortable. But it's not too bad. You can handle this.
Right. Yeah. I was hoping that.
Yeah. You're pretty immune to this weather. It doesn't bother you even with full plate. Everyone else who's wearing, if like you guys have what, leather armor?
Yep.
It's hot. It's really hot. But at least it's only leather and not metal.
Damn hot.
Yep. You see this guy in yellow robes just burst into flames. Maybe it was orange. I don't know.
Whatever.
Considering and
I'm still looking at Boulder's Gate.
Oh, sorry.
yeah, me too. Yeah.
I moved. You guys didn't move. Okay, so let me find out where you guys are on here.
So, there is free liquor right here, Linus.
Where did you pay? Oh, way up there.
What's that?
It's the free liquor area.
Doesn't look it.
Those are just pictures of the stills.
Yep.
That's where I
Smoke
call
coming
it
up
the
out of
water.
them.
Where's the waterfall?
There are many waterfalls.
Place is huge.
Ooh, I want to go to the carnival. Can I go ride the merry-go-round?
No.
This really looks like the map to like Hershey Park.
It does. It really does.
Welcome to Disney.
Like over here, we have the Astrojets. And over here is the whip ride. Where's the roller coaster? I don't see it. This is totally the carousel
Yes.
right there.
Didn't they have a roller coaster called the Wildcat?
I don't remember. I haven't been at Hershey Park in a long time.
And I used to have a system for Disney where you could catch every single ride Fast Pass twice in one day. They shut that system down.
Yes.
They nerfed my build.
So
Where did you guys?
there's-
I'm trying to find out where you guys teleported in.
Well, looking at the map, if I had to guess,
All right, you guess, and I'll tell you if you are anywhere close to correct.
I would think we probably teleported in around this yellow disc here on the southern part of the city. No, because there's no waterfall there. I'm trying to find the place where the picture was that you gave us.
Yeah, I don't.
The handout. That handout doesn't look anything like this map.
It's to the south. Like if you look and see the north, south, east, west, it's what the south looks like beyond the city.
Oh, mostly that's why I said like somewhere right around here. I mean, this looks like a teleportation pad if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I'm looking for number. Okay, no, it's actually way up, way up
even
north.
has the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah,
You can see the Rainbow Bridge coming out of the building.
If you look up north, where I'm pinging is where
Yeah.
you guys teleported in.
There's no Rainbow Bridge there.
No Rainbow Bridge. But that's where you guys are.
Okay. That's the giantest
Shush, I'm
push
getting
pin
there.
I've ever seen. That's awesome.
There.
I kind of like the giant one.
Yeah, well, it's too big. That's where you guys are. The Royal Docks. So this is these docks are reserved for the exclusive use of the merchant princes and those diplomats, dignitaries, and influential foreign merchants whom with the merchant princes want to flatter with privilege or impress with magnificence. And since she is a friend of one of those merchant princes, that's where she gets to teleport in.
Is she in a chair?
Nope, she's walking around.
Okay.
Yeah, Sindra. Her friend is Wakanga Otamu.
Wakanga Otamu. All right, so now that we're here, did she know any more about where we could get started? Like what?
She does not. She just knows that it's somewhere on this island. That's all she knows.
The Soul Stone.
The Soulmonger.
Soulmonger
What are we
be
told?
made out of
Where-
stone?
Sorry.
I just said, could the Soulmonger be made out of stone? Soul Stone.
She has no idea, but sure, why not? Soulstone.
Soul Stone.
Did anyone tell us where the Thundering Lizard or the someone's House of Repose are?
Yeah, I'm looking that up right now. While you guys are looking around, you do hear music, and you turn around, and there is a cat person playing what looks like a lute, walking by. Yeah, 18.
Is it a werecat?
Does not look like a werecat, but it looks like a tabby cat, a humanoid tabby cat.
Oh, all right. I almost thought maybe we were playing out the Aragon series.
Yeah. All right. Both of the inns are over here. If you look like way to the east.
I'm not seeing your ping.
Zoom out further.
They're not
Okay.
Kaji in here. I forget what they're called.
Khajiit? Yes, they look like what a Khajiit would look like.
Right, but what are they called in D&D? I forget.
Tabaxi.
Ah, yeah.
You see where I'm pinging yet? Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Got it. Yep. Okay, so the inns are there.
Yep. One is called the Thundering Lizard, and what is called Kea's House of Repose. One is a quiet place to sleep. The other has beds, but it tends to be more of the let's drink until we pass out and then go to our rooms type thing.
That would be the Thundering Lizard, right?
Yes.
I'll take the other one.
All right. You guys just gonna walk over there?
Yeah.
Yep.
This place is crazy, just nuts. When you guys get here on the map, you see that?
Yep.
There's like somebody is trying to drag this gigantic lizard who's got a cart hooked up behind him. And the cart looks like it's jammed in an alleyway. And the guy's just basically beating this giant lizard who doesn't seem to notice at all. And the giant lizard's just like, I'm stuck. And so he just doesn't care. He's just trying to eat the leaves and stuff that are hanging on from the planters of a nearby building. But you've never seen a lizard that size. It's huge.
Got a picture.
I'll actually approach that guy and ask him how long he's been stuck.
It looks like the one with horns on the right.
So it's not like wedged, it's jammed.
The cart is jammed. The dinosaur
Okay.
isn't.
Okay. Is it just because it's just a little bit too wide and it...
Yeah, the dinosaur just met resistance, and he's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Is the guy selling anything or carting anything useful?
You don't know. They're just like baskets and stuff.
Do they speak common here?
Most of them do, yes.
So does he answer me how long he's been stuck there?
Oh. He did not know that you were talking to him. And then when you repeat yourself, he's like, huh? Oh. Not long. You think this beast would be faster, but it's slow as shit. I mean, this was a champion. This won like 4 races, and it was amazing. And then when I buy it, and I try to use it to get my wares from one side of the city to the other at a decent speed, it's like stuck. It is stupid. It's a waste of money.
I cast grease on the side of his cart.
It pops right out. It's like, oh, that was very useful.
I tell him it'll wear off in a minute. We won't even have to clean it.
Why, I thank you very much.
Not a problem.
He says, you look new. Have you ever been to Chult?
Looking around a little, I admit it's my first time.
Well, welcome. Hold on, I was looking for something for him to say. Just one second. I had this, I did, but then I had to close everything and all my bookmarks went away. Oh, this is what the people look like. Ah, here we go. He says, well, let me give you some advice then. Since you're new here, I must warn you. If you do have to go out of the city walls, watch out for any mist with a blue tinge to it. Stop that.
Sorry.
Watch out for any mist with a blue tinge to it. It tends to spread a fever that drives people mad.
May I ask what kind of madness?
Similar to dating a Puerto Rican.
He says it differs from person to person. You know, some people just don't move anymore and they don't talk. Some people go into a rage and attack whoever is nearby. Some people just fall asleep. But they are all affected.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Do you know of any way to, is there a pattern to how it shows up? Is there a way to know if it's likely to be in an area or if it's coming?
Well, that is one of the mysteries. I do not know any of that information. I just know that the people who have encountered it, they have been afflicted with the madness, and those who have avoided it are fine.
I let him know I understand, and I thank him again.
Oh, thank you. And he pulls his stupid, slow-ass dinosaur along. All right. Well, you guys make it to the inns. You said you were going with Kaya's house of repose.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that instead of the Ruffin.
The Thundering Lizard. All right. That one is 1 gold a night.
Okay. How many nights are we staying? I guess till we find out where the hell we're going.
Yeah, probably.
All right. We'll stay
All right.
one night. Take 1 gold away.
All right. And you walk in and you see a bunch of people. Some are sitting at the bar. Some are sitting at tables. Some look like they're there for a meal or a drink, or to meet someone, and others appear to just be waiting. They might have a drink nearby, but they've got one eye on the door, as if they're just watching and waiting.
Do any of the people with one eye on the door when we walk in kind of look at us funny?
You wouldn't say funny, but they do take notice as soon as you walk in. Like you feel that they're not judging you, but like running various calculations, sizing you up, as it were.
Okay.
Passively, as I walk in. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I was being stupid.
Oh,
I was thinking, passively, could I perceive as I walk in whether, or the fact that any of them are kind of like disappointed about us or like attracted to us or something like that?
what's your passive insight?
My passive perception is 16. I'm proficient in insight, but I don't. Oh, well, I guess it would be 14.
Okay. You don't get a good read. Not all of them are human. It's just that a lot of people, most of the people in there ignore you, but but just a few of them size you up, but not aggressively. It does not look aggressive.
Okay. Thank you.
Hold on one second. It's almost midnight. We are now in parts where I am not totally prepared, just because I didn't really think we'd make it this far. So
That's okay. We had said on Sunday nights we were gonna
yeah,
not play as late anyway. So
I think this is a good place to call it, and that way now I know where we are, and I can prep for next week much better.
I agree.
There's a lot to do here.
Yes, there is an awful lot here. And of course, I've read some of it, and you guys go in different places than what I've already read. So I need to read all of it now, and then we'll go on from there. So,
Is there a map that says what?
yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Cool.
Yeah, it's huge.
guessing punching
Sweet.
the pirates in the eye and taking their boat was supposed to take longer.
It was supposed to take longer.
Right.
Yeah, but good job, guys.
I thought that was an awesome adventure, action-packed battle.
Really was.
Glad I made it on the boat.
Yeah. All right. So, are we going to try for Friday, or are you camping?
I'm good for Friday. However, Blizzard is
go.
calling me, so I'm throwing
Okay.
my boat in now, and I'll be back when I can.
Okay. Bye. Josh?
Checking. You're talking about the 8th, right?
Yes.
Checking.
I'm good for Friday.
Tom?
Ready as a go.
And the thing I remembered, we had that magic breastplate that was made for some guy who was part of a family in Neverwinter.
Yep, it was. And you were going to go deliver that to the family and donate it to them, right?
Yeah. I forgot about it.
Okay.
We're like, in Neverwinter, do we want to do anything? Do we want to do anything? Do we want to do anything?
I'm going to say you did that while you were there. And I'm going to say that they were super thankful and that you got some personal renown in Neverwinter from that.
Cool.
Little message popped up. This person will remember that.
Sorry, I think I actually cut you off, Josh.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I think we might be going to see Disney on Ice, but I'm not positive. So let me go ask Yinling if we're doing that.
right.
Or not. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hail to you, Trotsky. You still in? No.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm still here. I was
Oh,
on
you are.
mute.
Hey.
Yep. Hey.
Well, I hope you weren't talking then if you were on mute.
Nope. I wasn't talking. I was just, like I said, lurking, so I wouldn't disturb anything. That was a great session. I liked the sea battle there.
Yeah, it
That's
was fun.
awesome.
Next time I'm going to have to throw something in like were sharks or something.
Now they played it really smartly, and
Were you also watching on the Twitches?
yes,
Cool.
they got a boat out of the deal, so
Yeah, and then sold it.
I solved it.
Everybody gets, just for the pirate battle alone, they get 225 XP, but I'll tally that all up later. So don't you guys worry about that right now.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. No, next weekend's not going to work for me.
Okay.
Unfortunately. The 15th should though, which
Okay.
originally wasn't going to because I was going to be in Pennsylvania, but I'm not going to that. So I will be here the 15th.
All right. Did you want to try it any of the days of this weekend, or just skip it till next week?
I don't know. I think right now I'd rather say skip it.
Okay.
Because I don't know what. There's a couple other things that were on the books as well that are up in the air. So I don't want to cancel halfway through the week. I'd rather just say let's skip a week and do the 15th.
Alrighty. 15th, good for you, Tom and Cordis?
Good here.
Probably good.
Okay, so not the 8th, but the 15th. Tom.
Not this Friday, next Friday.
Correct.
Yep.
There's some chance I'm in North Carolina.
And if you are, stop on by one of our houses.
Yeah.
Super.
I have better internet, but Cordis has better wine.
Maybe I'll bring some wine. Let me check. I'll get back to you, Denim, on the 15th.
Okay.
Then did you see the email from Catherine?
Did they send it while I was doing D&D? Because if so, then no, I did not.
Earlier that they can't meet tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that one. But they never said.
Yeah.
I never saw a reply.
Yeah, so you saw my response, like basically, okay, how about the afternoon or
afternoon or
Wednesday?
Thursday. So yeah,
Thursday.
If she says Monday is afternoon is fine, I'm okay with that. Thursday, I'm okay with that as well. Yeah, Tuesday we're totally busy, as you know.
And Wednesday.
And
so,
Wednesday.
all right. Do you want to come over and work on that laptop tomorrow?
Yeah, I've Sydney. I've got to get Sydney to her place. So let me figure out what's going on with that because she's tracked out.
Yeah.
And then
she's welcome to come over. I mean, she can
Right.
come over here and hang out here, but
right. But
whatever.
But I believe she's already signed up for something. I got to get all that information.
But yeah, I mean, we got all day tomorrow if the PTA is not meeting up, and then we can.
Cool. Yeah, I'll text you and let you know when I'm coming over.
Okay. And then Tuesday we'll do the Tarboro thing.
Yep. Our Tarboro and Withrow, and then Wednesday is Withrow. And whatever.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Sounds
Works for me.
like a plan.
All right. So if anything comes back about the 15th, Josh, I will let you know as well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any reason why the 15th would, or if that doesn't work, or the 17th.
Okay.
The 16th I know I can't do. There's a neighborhood Christmas party we're going to, so that'd be the only day I can't do that weekend.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, in that case, thank you very much, guys. I had fun. It's good to play again.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Love the
It was
ship.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, the ship was fun.
The ship was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wanted to have something nice.
Do more boating.
Something nice for you guys. Well, there's plenty of boating to do here, but I wanted to do something nice to get you guys used to your level 5 stuff. And I fear that was too easy for you guys to really get a feel for it. But at least you got to see how dual attacks work, Josh.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah,
that is what I've been waiting for. That infinitely makes my character so much more fun.
So now you can hack and slash.
Well, and the fact that Thunder Smite is not an action.
Yeah,
it's
added onto an
it's
attack.
tied. It's it's added onto an attack, so I can do the breath weapon and jump 40 feet and smash and thunder. I mean, it's just I just vision it, and it's so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Very cool. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later then.
All right.
All right.
Talk
Catch
to you later.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, Trusky.
Take care.
User disconnected
Good
from
night.
your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
What'd you think, Trusky?
It was good, man.
That boat was a lot of fun.
Yeah.